Hello, and welcome to another RANGROO unit of the week, and today we're taking a look at the hippity hoppity kangaroo from Canada. The kangaroo is a catch-all term for any armoured fighting vehicle that has been transformed into a troop carrier. Simply that means removing the gun or turret of a certain vehicle, removing all the unnecessary bits and bobs, and then using it just to transport troops here and there. They usually keep a 30 or 50 cal machine gun for close infantry support. And the reason they call it a kangaroo is because when you have all the guys inside a kangaroo vehicle, it is rather reminiscent of an actual kangaroo carrying its offspring in their pouch. Early kangaroos can be traced back to 1943, the North Africa campaign, where the British converted some M3 Stuarts into kangaroos. Didn't prove to be too effective though, as they couldn't carry many guys, it's rather small, and very lightly armoured. The idea didn't pop again until 1944, where the Commonwealth Armed Forces were running rather low on armoured troop carriers. And so, in a desperate bid of actually trying to gain some troop carriers, the Canadian 2nd Corps managed to convert 72 M7 Priests into kangaroos. They kept a 50 cal machine gun on course, but the gun and all the ammunition storage would end up being gutted out. It ended up using these during the August of 44, and it was really damn effective, as they're well armoured, they carry a lot of guys, and they could move up with the tanks very effectively and keep up with the tanks, because it was really just a tank. And it was very useful because having your guys move up into the front in a giant bulletproof box is much better than just walking up here and then getting shot up by an MG42. And throughout the rest of the war, kangaroos would be used rather extensively, mainly by the Canadians, but also by the British. They'd end up kangarooing Ram tanks, Sherman tanks, and even Churchill tanks by the war's end. Now, what makes the kangaroo really interesting, though, it's one of the first uses of a proper tracked armoured personnel carrier, and in the post-war years, pretty much every single country sought development in tracked APCs. In-game, the Kangaroo is a 35-point troop transport available to the 3rd Canadian Infantry Division during the A and B phase. Very simply, it has one weapon available to it, that being a 50 cal machine gun. It's pretty standard for a 50 cal, they're very damn good MGs. Take a look at its miscellaneous stats. It's got 4 frontal armor, 3 at the side, 2 at back, and it has no top armor. Very bad stealth, a speed of 20 km off-road and 63 km on the road, low optics capability, and it's a heavy transport, so you can carry a lot of things with this. In battle, the Kangaroo is your heavier troop transport. Compared to an M3A run or a 251/run, it has double the armor in both of them, but it is a little bit slower. It's also quite a bit more expensive, especially compared to the 251, which is only 20 points, whereas it's 35 points. But for that money, you are paying for quality, because that 4 frontal armor makes quite a big difference. Of course, armor penetration guns will still be able to kill you rather easily, but it's mainly HE ammunition, such as machine guns, are going to be completely impervious, and if you get shot up by small caliber HE or artillery, you do have a much better chance of surviving compared to those previous half-tracks. And also it's very good for a Canadian deck from a standpoint, because Commonwealth equipped infantry aren't exactly the best, so having good fire support to back you up is damn good. And the Kangaroo is damn good at doing that. A 50 cal machine gun messes up absolutely everything, most everything that's not armoured, yet you come up against. And you can also use it to ward off against enemy planes, where in A phase you don't exactly have yet many planes. You can get quite a few Kangaroos, you can get them during A phase, you can only get them packs of 4, but once you get into B phase, you can get them into packs of 6. It is expensive, of course, but rifles are only ever 15 points, so you're not paying too much overall, only 50 points in total, and they still get the star veterancy that the rifles get, making them very damn good. Overall, it's a very nice troop carrier, bit on the expensive side, but it can take a bit of a beating. I love using these things a lot, and they have nothing to do with my username. I'm just going to put this out, yeah. RANGROO has nothing to do with kangaroos. That's a story for another time, yo. And I'm going to shut up and leave it at that. It's been another RANGROOs unit of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as usual, please just take it easy.